All right, this is a super exciting video because you know how the farmers are protesting all around Europe. There's like dozens of countries, man. France, Italy, Germany, Spain, the Netherlands, Romania. Everyone's protesting against the World Economic Forum. But now it's come here. It's come to our beautiful land of the North soil on Vancouver Island in BC. Farmers have already began protesting. Honk honk, motherfuckers, it's back. Welcome back to another video, everybody. This is super exciting. We got more protests breaking out here in Canada. But before we get into the exciting news, I want to encourage everyone to smash the like button, subscribe if you're not already, and please consider turning post notifications on so you can actually be notified of upcoming videos. As well as, since we're talking about the World Economic Forum and since we're talking about Canada's involvement, why don't you get yourself a matching sticker like the one I have right here of Klaus Schwab penetrating Justin Trudeau, link down in the description or the pinned comment below. This is a 20% off sticker bundle. You get all these stickers here on the screen. Highly recommend doing it. They've already sold out multiple times. They're selling out again. I got to keep restocking inventory, but nonetheless, let's get into the reason why you're watching this video. All right, so Rebel News is on the scene. Local farmers are calling out back in the UN sustainability goals at a protest happening right now in Duncan, BC, which is on Vancouver Island.
What to hell is paved with the United Nations sustainability goals, and we as the people say no more. For the last 4 years, for no reason, my water is perfect. They're just trying to put stress on
They say they were going to
business
add
owners like
chlorine.
myself. They want to add chlorine to my well water, which it doesn't even need. So I've spent $100,000 trying to comply with the government with my water.
Wow.
I'm so far still complying, but every month they're throwing something new at me with my well, and it just doesn't seem to end.
All right, so you got farmers that are attesting to a bunch of the bullshit sustainability goals, and now for the most beautiful thing that you're gonna see today. All right, the most beautiful thing. Canadian farmers are joining the European protests against government taxes and regulations. Here are some tractors in Duncan, Cowichan Valley on Vancouver Island in BC. This protest needs to grow across the country. Protests have happened in the following countries: France, Germany, Netherlands, Poland, Lithuania, Romania, Belgium, Greece, Italy, Portugal, Ireland, Canada. All right. And Spain is also on this list. And I don't know if I've missed any more. Next to join England, USA, Mexico. Look at this beautiful honk honk tractor protest. I know it's small. I know you're thinking, how is that even a protest? Bro, just wait and see. Because look, they're already lining up. BC farmers were out in Duncan, Vancouver Island today to protest against land conservation nonprofit called Nature Trust of BC, who is wanting a letter of support from Cowichan Valley Regional District to submit to the Agricultural Land Commission to flood 172 plus acres of productive and fertile farmland in the Cowichan Valley, which 3 dairy farms rely on to feed. The Citizens Oversight Accountability Project documented the protest, and you can check them out and support. Okay, so this is happening. The farmers' protest is not just happening in Europe. It's going to start on Vancouver Island in BC, and then it's going to expand to all of the other places in BC. It's going to hit the mainland of BC soon. You're going to start seeing it in Vancouver. You're going to start seeing it in the Okanagan. You're going to start seeing it in northern BC. Alberta's definitely going to join. Saskatchewan, they got nothing else but to do except drive on flat land. So of course they're going to protest. It's going to start happening everywhere across Canada. So I'm not the hub here to organize the protest. Please don't get that mixed up. I'm just gathering the information of what's happening, and I'm presenting you with the clips, the raw, unedited clips in a structured format. But now we're going to segue into what's happening back in Europe. This is very exciting, folks. For those who are fed up with the World Economic Forum, for those who are pissed off with this whole new 2030 agenda, this is super intense what's happening. Hundreds of farmers are in a protest at the Welsh government, all right? Everywhere around the world. Tractors, farmers, people who are fed up are banding together. It's picking up steam and momentum every single day. This is what Canadian farmer protests are going to look like very, very soon. Look at that lineup. Look at how beautiful that is. All right, folks. We got some more clips lined up here. Here is the latest edition, Spain. Massive farmers protest in Spain against the 2030 agenda. Look at that, man. Blocking the highway with tractors. A bunch of farmers are pissed off. Look at that long line. It's insane. It's insane. The government's saying that they can just do this and take instructions by a non-government body such as the World Economic Forum that has this very weird and sadistic influence over the entire world. It's just not going to happen. People are not going to... Look how big this is. This is huge. Look at all the freaking tractors, man. So if you're on board with, just pretty much the government's hypocrisy, you're done being gaslit, you're fed up with the lies, the mis and disinformation, their favorite words, and you think that there's something wrong going on in the world, you're not alone, man. And that's why you should subscribe if you're not already subscribed to this channel, because that's what we're bringing to light every single day. We're not just focusing on Canadian politics. We're focusing also on the World Economic Forum and just the global shit show that's happening right now. All right. It's insane what's going on. Spanish farmers drive around police that are attempting to block the farmers' protests. Like they're tractors. You think your cars on roads are going to stop tractors? They're made for the field. How stupid are these cops? Whose idea was this? Okay, cops. Yeah, they're filming it. They're like, oh, this is ridiculous. Might as well get a good TikTok out of it. Whose idea was this? Go block the most 4x4 vehicle that you can ever do on the road next to a farmer's field, which is where those vehicles are supposed to naturally be in their natural habitat, and see what happens. Of course, they're going to drive around. What are you going to do? You're going to pull into the crop fields and stop them? No, you're in freaking cop cruisers. It doesn't make any sense. All right. Let's take a look here at what's going on.
Block access to Toulouse airport. Even though this came to a halt on 1st February, it has led to more protests across Europe, including Germany, Belgium, and other European nations.
And you saw that list. You saw that list of where else it's going. It's not just Germany and Belgium. It's Romania, Lithuania, Spain, Italy. There are so many countries that are on board with this now. Farmers' protests have sprung up everywhere across Europe.
The government says it's reached an agreement with the farmers and truckers who've been protesting about high agricultural costs and low prices for their...
Nope. There has not been any agreement yet, which is why it's spreading, folks. Don't listen to the mainstream propaganda. There has not been a single agreement that has been met. And the fact that this has now hit Canada. Canada was... or is one of the biggest hubs for protests with vehicles because of the Freedom Convoy. And the fact that this has now hit Canada, there is probably already something happening, something structured that even myself, I'm not aware of. Okay, if I was, I would absolutely give some sort of insider knowledge with the consent of the organizers. But there's definitely some big protests that are in the works right now happening here in Canada to piggyback off of the momentum of the farmers' protests. Canada is huge for agriculture. We have like one of the biggest land masses in the world. So of course farmers here are going to be pissed off with the World Economic Forum's agenda and Justin Trudeau's climate agenda. Absolutely. And this is what's going to happen. You're going to have manure spread on government buildings. This is in France, where they're spraying it on a co-op supermarket. This is the next step to the protests. I'm telling you, this is what's going to happen. This potentially could happen to legislative buildings in Canada, to Victoria. I don't know if they can get close enough in Ottawa, but people are fed up and the farmers are fed up, and they're not going to change their entire farming business to live up to these ridiculous climate goals that don't make any sense. They look good on paper to some, but they don't make any practical sense. So you're not crazy. You're not crazy for thinking that what's happening in the world is a bunch of crap and malarkey, because I mean, real farmers out there, real farmers are really, really pissed off.
Farmers across Germany converged in Berlin to join a giant protest. Some 3,000 tractors, 2,000 trucks, and an estimated 10,000 people crammed the avenue leading to Berlin's Brandenburg Gate. They are protesting against the government's plans for higher taxes on farming operations and for fair prices for their products. The protests have put pressure on Chancellor Olaf Scholz's coalition as it struggles to fix a budget mess. Facing fierce backlash, the government has already agreed not to scrap a tax rebate on new agricultural vehicles. But farmers, with the vocal backing of the opposition Conservatives and the far right, say this doesn't go far enough.
Warum ist es? Hier geht es die Zukunft der deutschen Landwirtschaft. Ich bin Jahrgang 66, mein Sohn ist Jahrgang 2003, befindet sich aktuell in der landwirtschaftlichen Auszubildung.
Agricultural vocational training.
Kumpels bin ich heute hier und streiten dafür, dass wir auch in Zukunft noch eine deutsche Landwirtschaft haben und nicht, dass wir alles irgendwie aus den nächsten EU-Ländern oder aus Südeuropa oder Südafrika, Südamerika nach hierher importieren müssen.
Es darf keine Sonderopfer geben, da stimmen wir überein. Aber alle müssen ihren Beitrag leisten. Die Staatshilfen und die für die Krise reduzierten Mehrwertsteuersätze laufen aus. Der Agrardiesel, entfällt nicht sofort. Die Rückerstattung wird in den nächsten Jahren nur...
This is what's happening. The governments are under anticipating the power of social media and the power of people coming together. And people are fed up. People are pissed. This is some real shit. This isn't just numbers on a paper, words on a paper, or videos. This affects real people's lives. When your taxes go up 400-500%, when you have to change everything about your business to fit something that just doesn't even make any sense because some asshole in a suit and tie who has nothing, no knowledge, no comprehension of what your business is, says that that's now how it's going to be just because, that's going to piss people off. And you're seeing it piss people off. And that's real emotions for real life shit. And it doesn't seem like the liberals around the world, the Democrats around the world understand that. That's why conservatives are standing up against the World Economic Forum. That's why conservatives are banding together and they're protesting. Whether you're conservative, whether you're PPC, it doesn't even matter at this point. As long as you understand that there's some sketchy ass stuff that's happening and if that pisses you off, you're not alone. Welcome to the fringe minority, folks. That's where we're going to end today's video. I'd like to encourage everyone to smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet already, and tell me down below if you are very much pro these farmer protests happening here in Canada. I look forward to reading through the comments. And as well as a friendly reminder, if you want one of these matching stickers of Trudeau being penetrated, or perhaps the 20% off sticker pack, you can find the link for that down in the description or the pinned comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.